Number 5. A sector of a circular patio intercepts an arc that is 13.2 meters and has a central angle of 132 degrees. Find the diameter of the patio. Okay, so we have here the arc is 13.2 and we have an angle. Now, what's key to remember on this formula, for this type of problem, is that arc length follows the formula S equals R theta. S stands for arc length. The way I told you to remember this is that circumference from geometry is C equals 2 pi R. But this would be talking about circumference is the whole circle, which represents 2 pi. If you want an arc length, that means you have only a portion of the circle. How much of the circle, we don't know normally, so we just replace that with theta. So 2 pi gets replaced by theta. That's the way to remember this formula. Now in this case, we know that our theta is 132 degrees. However, any formula in mathematics is based off of radians, not degrees, so we'll have to change that. Our arc length here is 13.2. That's our arc length. We don't know the radius, but we do know the angle is 132 degrees. But I don't want to keep it in this form. I need to switch it to radians. So remember, if you want to cancel degrees, you're going to divide by the degrees, which is 180, and you'll multiply by pi. So here's what we got. This would equal, let me find out what this value is, and then we'll divide it over by 13. So on that, take, let me just clear this so we can see a little easier. So I have a fraction, and it was 132, and that's going to be multiplied times pi, and I divide that by 180. This is how many radians I have, not in terms of pi, just in general, that many radians. So we have here that 13.2 equals this value, which was 2.304. We'll say 2.304. 2.304 with the R there. Now what am I going to do? I'll divide this out to get the R by itself. And this will give us our radius. Let's see what we come up with. So go over here. By the way, that would cancel. So I'm going to have 13.2 divided by our answer. So 13.2. And I'm going to divide this by this answer, which to give us a form that does not have any rounding issues, I'm just going to highlight that, press enter, and we'll copy it down, and it'll do it correctly. We get this as our radius. We'll say it's 5.9, and I'm going to round here the nearest hundredth this time, 5.73. 5.73 is what we'll say. So I get here, our radius is 5.73. Now, if that's my radius, it says find the diameter. So if the radius equals 5.73, my diameter would equal 5.73 times 2. So we'll go back over here. We're going to multiply this by 2. And we're going to say it's 11.46. And this is in meters, according to this right there. That's the unit. And so that's how I'll leave my answer.